Hey guys, it's Verbal Vixen, music's most opinionated insider and all that, and it's time to get my review on of Stefflon Don's Real Ting. If it's your first time on the channel and you need some help figuring out which releases are worth your time, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's get to it. East London MC Stefflon Don burst onto the scene back in 2015, and since then she's featured with some of the biggest UK artists, including Wretch32, Lethal Bizzle and Sneakbo. Real Ting is her debut mixtape. The first thing that you'll notice is that although she can obviously pull in those A-list collabs, she hasn't really relied too much on the big names. But American singer Jerimih pays back the favour and features on Tight Nooki after Steph dropped one of the hardest verses on his Late Nights Europe mixtape. Tight Nooki is a tropical fruit punch of like dancehall meets R&B, maybe with a little cup full of pop music, and it's screaming out about how good the pussycat is. So it's not for the faint-hearted. Steph's definitely a female artist who's not scared to be sexual in any which way, and from the jump off, no pun intended, she just gets straight in there. All the way through, Steph mixes Jamaican patois with London slang as she rides hip-hop, dance, grime and even Afro beats. When you look at Steph and when you listen to the tracks, it's going to be hard to ignore those Nicki Minaj comparisons, but don't let like the rainbow coloured hair and the nice nails and the lavish looks distract you. She's more than good for a girl. She's just good full stop, and she's actually got something to say. Steph's stepping into a space where men dominate, and it's refreshing to see a woman that can just hold her own and just go as hard as they do, but at the same time, it's all about female empowerment. Over the bold hip-hop beat of the track Real Ting, she celebrates exactly that. So she's boasting about belly fat, men coming over to do the dishes, and like wearing like a Rolex and having big tits. She keeps up the female boss theme and the Jamaican influence on 16 Shots, where she bigs up her mum and raps about how she'll let off shots if you talk bad about her. This mixtape works really well in terms of flow, like the songs really weave into each other, so you could easily listen to this mixtape from start to finish without skipping. This product is littered with different influences, and Steph really shows how versatile she is because she can go in and out of different styles, but it still sounds really authentic. So for example, Abracadabra brings his signature laid back Afro rap vibe onto Envy Us, and Steph just rides it comfortably. It's easy to forget that this isn't her usual style. In contrast to the female boss persona that we've got used to like seeing her put forward, she actually exposes a bit more of a vulnerable side to her personality on Family Ties, which is even in contrast like a dance track featuring Donae'o and her younger brother Dutch. It paints a picture of like a difficult childhood where her dad was absent and her mum faced abuse. Real Ting is surprisingly impressive, and listening to like her previous singles and features, like you know that this was probably going to be a good project, but she's actually delivered beyond expectations. She's actually delivered a mixtape that's better than most people's albums or mixtapes are ever going to be. It also leaves you wondering how much further she's going to be able to push it for her debut album. She also recently confirmed that she's got some singles recorded with Drake. I'm going to give Stefflon Don's Real Ting an 8 out of 10.